Can you hear there the massive kind of disconnect in the desire to talk about thoughts and feelings and the actual ability to do it and the level of comfort with it? So you've said here that you think that he doesn't really want to talk feelings. It might be that he had a totally flat emotional landscape, that he didn't know that he was allowed to have any feelings, that they feel very vulnerable or dangerous or threatening. And that'll be on a somatic level that they would feel like that. So it might be that this person needs to practice, and that you need to give him space and time to practice, and that the depth of the things that you feel might not be able to be held at this point. But that doesn't mean that they won't be able to be held in the future. So I told you something that happened right early on in my relationship. I can see now how my husband is growing. His whole emotional landscape has changed massively, and he's getting much more in touch with his own emotions in many different situations. He's very in touch with his emotions with regards to our children, with regards to me. He's getting much more in touch with his own needs. He's much more aware of stuff with his own parents and his own family relationships. But that has grown over many years. And I still turn up as me with all my stuff and my things. But I don't kind of, I do share a lot of vulnerability actually. But I have taught him I have taught him some of the things that might help me. So sometimes when I really complain about motherhood, I've told him that I need him to sort of say that really makes sense, or I can hear how difficult that was. So it might be that you need to, I know this is like kind of couples therapy stuff, but sometimes when we really want someone to help us with something, we have to give them the tools to do that. And adult love relationships and marriages are a fantastic opportunity to each grow ourselves up together. And that doesn't mean that we parent each other's inner children. That means at an adult level, we ask for what we need in ways that the other person can hear, and we keep on asking for what we need in ways that are manageable and moderate, because we can't throw our whole inner child community at the feet of our partner. It's not their role to look after them. It's our role. And part of growing ourselves up, for me, sometimes I do really, a really hurt part of me will come up, and I try and, I will tell my husband about that. And sometimes it's about grieving in private. And sometimes when he's got more capacity, I can tell him things. But I think that this is something where we have to have 100 1-minute conversations. So instead of trying to have one 100-minute conversation where we try and get really seen and heard, this is something to drop in as we go along, and to acknowledge that we might need to practice.